Hey guys, sorry for the delay on me starting here. I'm just getting readjusted here for a moment. Those of you watching, maybe, thank you for tuning in. And sorry I haven't been on in forever, but I've been kind of busy. I'm assistant coach for a baseball team, so I haven't been able to be on because I've been away, and plus my computer acted up. So, I haven't actually even played really that much until, like, really the last couple days, to be honest with you. I've walked to church and played on Sunday night. Monday, I had my buddy do a snow run raid. He did that was on Monday before I got out of work. He did it on a couple of my accounts. Or at least 3 before it timed out. Did an Absol raid on my main accounts today. And then also he caught Bagon on all my accounts. So, my buddy was kind of... I was living vicariously through my buddy, who took care of some Pokemoning while I was working. But I did do some with him, not really too much, while we were out and about. I was just catching a few different wind-boosted Pokemon. Now, for those of you wondering, we've had quite a bit of stuff going on. Now, for those of you who knew, the last time I believe I was on air, I told you that we had Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza out. Little did I know that there was a contest going on at the same time. And with that contest, whichever legendary won, there would be more of those wind-boosted Pokemon that would be, or whatever the type is, the weather-boosted, those type would be more active and weather-boosted. Now, it was more favorable to Rayquaza, which is boosted by wind. Being a dragon and flying type, which is the way it is, as you can see, dragon, flying, and psychic. So we've seen Abras, we've seen Swablues, we've seen Talos, been the prominent Pokemon out right now. Like, my recents, don't know if you can actually tell because of the brightness of the screen here, but I got Abras, Talos, Swablues. If I can scroll up here, the rare Slowpoke, Wailmer. My nest is a Diglett nest. Whismur, I believe, is a... No, Whismer's only a normal, not a psychic. Absol's a dark. But yeah, Abra has been prominent today. Talos have been prominent. Swablues have been prominent. So, I'm very, I've been very intrigued by how things have panned out. Now, so, it began on the 5th, so that was Monday, when they had said that the trio was going to end. And then from the 5th through to the Friday, when Rayquaza ends, mind you, because Rayquaza is going to be leaving us. And I didn't tell you this. It also says this: Pokemon that prefer windy weather will hatch more often from eggs. So we'll get our Hoppips and the windy Pokemon. Raid battles at gyms will also favor appearances by Pokemon affected by windy weather. So not only will we get the Rayquaza, but we'll also get all the different windy weather Pokemon, which there have been different raid bosses added in to this, including Charizard and a few others. And also right now there's double XP. So if you're wondering, why am I getting so much XP? That's why, because it's doubled. So you're getting 200 per catch, a little more for a curveball, or nice throw, or great throw. New entry is 1,000 instead of 500. And that double XP is lasting until Friday as well. So, and now I know that you guys are going to be upset when Rayquaza leaves because it's right before St. Paddy's Day, it's green, I understand that. But I have been hearing through the grapevine a little bit through my Discord channels, at least one person has said it, that there's discussion about this one of the next legendaries. And I think I had told you prior that we have quite a few more Pokemon. Quite a few more legendary Pokemon. Like Latios, Latias, Regice, Registeel, Regirock. There's quite a few Pokemon that legendary Pokemon in Gen 3 that haven't been released yet. The Pokemon Company, for like the actual console, the handheld games or the main gaming, not Pokemon Go, they have dubbed it a legendary year. So there's different Pokemon stuff going on. Now, a lot of people said it wasn't directly connected to Pokemon Go. However, we have had legendaries since the beginning of the year. Continuously. We also had the contest with 3 of the legendary Pokemon. Could they possibly do the same thing with the Regis? Regirock, Registeel, Regice, or Regice. Could they do the same thing they did with Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre with the Regis? And also, Latios and Latios are still due to come out as well. Now, talks have been that Latios would be... I'm hearing, like, snippets that possibly Latios. Now, I have not seen any confirmation or any solid announcement or news saying that Latios is going to be our next one. But, Niantic has to have something within the coding already in order to continue this trend of legendaries and continuously. So, I'm sure there's going to be news popping up here soon. Like, let me see if I can actually... Let me see if I can actually find something quickly here. And also, for those of you who haven't heard, Community Day is coming up on Sunday the 25th on the East Coast from 2 to 5 p.m. Now, let me see what we got here. Of course, we got, like I said, Community Day on the 25th. We're not going to be, I'm not going to be there for Community Day or hosting any because of prior commitments. So, I'm trying to figure out what will be our next one. Let me see. There's different ones who are going to be looking like. Some are possibly saying Deoxys too, or. We are. We still got a few different options. There's people saying Latios and Latias are set to be released next. Kinda finding leaked information. It's all speculation until Niantic really puts out info. So we're trying to find info here. So I'm still trying to find out. Yeah, I'm still not seeing. I'm not seeing any info remotely close to adding to any more new Pokemon possibilities. So, with that being said, Latios could be the next one or one of the others. It's all speculation right now. It's all speculation until we hear from Niantic or someone about this or the latest update comes out. Now, I know I had just recently updated my Pogo app on my one device, which I I'm trying to find where it is, right here. I haven't looked as to what version that is. I know there was a version that was pretty glitchy in, like, before it was released for the public. And normally, sometimes Android might get it before Apple or vice versa, because you just never know. Ooh, Swablu. Catching Swablu. Not a shiny. I was able to catch a shiny. 2 different shiny Swablus. One on my Valor account, which I just caught this one, which I'm hoping to evolve that shiny some point either today or tomorrow, depending on how many I catch between and transfer between now and then. But I have 0.93.4 on Android. I didn't notice anything with Apple. I don't think Apple hasn't updated that yet, if I'm not mistaken. So Apple might be a little bit behind right now on it. So yeah, 0.91.2. So we're just a smidge behind on things here. So we're still okay though. Not really too glitchy. No glitchiness. So no crashing, thank God. So I mean, there really hasn't been much within the... I mean, there's been a lot, but there hasn't been. Like, it's kind of been like a little lull period right now, because it's the end of the Rayquazas. The last part of the Rayquaza raids, even though today would have been great around here to get Rayquaza because of the wind boosting. But catching anything wind boosted would have been amazing. But in terms of news, nothing really moving at this point. We just are waiting on to what the next raid is going to be. What the new legendary raid is going to be. So hopefully we find out in the next day or two. And when we find out, we'll let you guys know as soon as I get here. So thanks for watching. Peace, and I'll see you next time.